And let's go ahead and go with our marching warm-ups. All right. At least like tired. I know it's Monday, so that makes sense. But like after this, I'm always awake. So I'm looking forward to being awake after this. I also had like really bad allergies for like 4 weeks. So sorry if I'm coughing a little bit, but I'm all good. All right. Go ahead and start with our cardio. It's a fan favorite. We're just gonna go ahead and do the cross and reach. All right, so legs are moving, core is twisting, arms are moving. Really good full body one. Ten more seconds. Awesome job. Let's march it out. Nice high knees. Arms are moving too. All right. Next one, we're gonna do our monster walk. So mini squat and we're walking out. Legs are kind of moving in like half moon shapes. We're going back and forth. Taking nice big steps too. Few more seconds. Awesome job. All right, let's march it out. All right, lower body strengthening. We're going to start with 2 variations of squats. All right, and this one, we're going to squat down and we're jumping up, okay? So it's going to be one fluid motion. Don't jump and then squat. Let's just jump up immediately to our squat, okay? About 10 more seconds. Awesome. All right. And I promise the band class is coming. We actually got more bands in, so I'm gonna do a few more giveaways. So this class will be part of the giveaway. Probably in June, we're gonna do the band class because we've got a lot of bands to give away. Okay, so just keep out an email, keep an eye out for an email to see if you want today. All right, so next one, we're gonna do a sumo squat. So wide legs, toes are pointed slightly out, and we're following our toes with our knees. So we're targeting the inner thigh here. We're gonna do 45 seconds of this one, okay? The first 2 weeks of June, I'll be out, but Kevin will be doing the classes for me when I'm gone. I think he'll take it a little bit easier on you. He's battling a knee injury, but he'll be good to do it. All right, one more squat. Perfect. Let's march. All right, just like that, we are back to cardio. I'm gonna picking up the pace a little bit. Cross and reach. Five more seconds. Awesome. All right. So I got a monster walks, and then we're going to continue on with a little bit more lower body. I think we did this, not the monster walks, but the next strengthening exercise last week. I really liked it. So we're going to do it again. All right. Mini squat. Let's walk it out. Awesome job. Let's march. Okay, so we're going to do calf raises, all right? And we're going to do that single leg, double leg. All right, so 30 seconds each, nothing crazy. Start with the one leg. All right. Hold on to something for balance if you want to, or work on your balance. We're just gonna, a little hard. Just hold on to something. We're coming up on our toe, holding it for a second, and then going back down, okay? We're gonna take a break in between. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. We'll take a break after this one. 30 seconds on this leg. Like, seems so easy, but really does burn. Awesome. Let's take our quick 30-second break, and then we'll do both legs together, okay? Alrighty. Both of our legs together. Come up, pause for a second, come back down. Try not to hold on to anything if you can. One more. Perfect. All right, we got one more lower body exercise to do, and we'll move on to a little bit of core. This one's gonna be 45 seconds, focusing on our hamstrings. We're gonna do those good mornings, okay? So back stays flat. You're just gonna hinge forward, keeping your back flat until you feel a pull back here. Come up and squeeze the glutes. Either about hip width distance apart. Remember, we're doing this for 45 seconds. That's 15 seconds gone. One more. Sweet. All right. Back to cardio. And we'll do some core. All right, here we go. Cross and reach. Great job. Now we'll do our monster walks. All right, nice and low. Walk it out. Oh. Great. All right. Core time. This first one's going to be 45 seconds. We're just going to do that kind of like torso twist. All right, 45 seconds. Standing crunch. Fifteen seconds left. One more, both sides. Perfect. All right, now we're going to focus on our obliques, so the side of our core. We'll do 45 seconds on both sides. We'll do a little upper body. All right. So this is the one where you're going to kind of slide down the back of your leg, come up, really focusing on the side here. Get this one nice and slow. Perfect. We'll march your 30 seconds. All right, so other side, here we go. Five more seconds. All right, great. 30-second march. We're gonna do one more core exercise. Like I need a little extra burn. Just be 30 seconds. And we'll use our wall to help us out with this one. If you don't have a space in your wall, there's definitely an alternative way of doing this, and I'll show you in just a second. All right, so let's come to our wall. What you're gonna do here is you're just gonna kind of use, like, flatten your back against the wall, crunch down. You can do this one standing up, just go like that too. Kind of a little bit easier with the wall, however. All right. So my 30 seconds starts now. Just flattening out that lower back, squeezing the core. If you're breathing through this one too. Awesome job. Alrighty. Gonna do one more round of cardio, and then we're gonna finish up with the upper body. Some push-ups, and then we'll do some arm pulses today, okay? This will be our fastest one yet. Maintain good technique, but definitely pick up the pace, okay? So here we go. Cross and reach. Awesome job. Go ahead and march. Also, just a reminder, Pro Club registration is coming up. The deadline is coming up. If you have not signed up, please do so. If you need the link, I can send it to you again. Just send me a message and I'll do that. But just a reminder that closes May 31st. So get your registration in if you haven't already. All right, you ready for monster walks? Go ahead and do it nice and low. Let's finish it up. All right, great job. Okay. So remember, starting with push-ups, we're going to do those diamonds push-ups at the wall. So kind of targeting our triceps. We'll do that for 45 seconds, and then we'll end with some arm pulses. We'll see how many rounds we can get through, okay? Alrighty, so diamonds, you can do this too, feet on the wall, and we're gonna push up. Fifteen seconds gone. One more. Perfect. Okay, arm pulses are next. 30 seconds each. We will do 4 different directions. No breaks in between, okay? All right, so we'll start. Straight arms right in front of you, coming up and down 30 seconds. We're gonna pulse backward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. All right, palms facing down, we're coming up to the side. All right, palms facing up, last direction. You guys are gonna get off easy. I think we're only gonna do 1 round of these today. All right, last one. Awesome job. All right, let's go ahead and slow it down. We're taking nice deep breaths. Slowing down the marching. We're still gonna do 1 more round of cardio. We're just gonna let ourselves catch our breath, okay? We still have good form. Our knees are still coming up high. Arms are still moving. We're just slowing everything down. All right, let's go ahead and do slow cross and reaches. All right, so we're marching it out. Still gonna do our multi walks, don't forget.
Seems the right way.
All right, so good, nice and low. We're just taking slower steps. All righty, awesome job. Go ahead and get some good stretching in. We're gonna start by stretching out our hamstrings. Sit in your chair. Plant one foot, other foot, toes are pointed up to the ceiling. We're gonna lean forward. You can reach for your toe if you like with your opposite hand, but you can just lean forward too, as long as you're feeling it back here, okay? Go ahead and slowly come on up. We can switch feet. Other foot toes are pointed. And we lean forward, nice and slow. All right, go ahead and slowly come back up. We're gonna stand back up and do a little calf stretch. So you're gonna just prop your toes. Here, prop your toes up against something. I like using my trash can because I'm able to lean forward. I don't take us super deep into this one, just enough until you feel a stretch back here, okay? All right, so again, go ahead and switch our feet. Real slowly lean in. All right, go ahead and slowly let that go. Bring our attention over to our core. So we'll do that, those side oblique stretch. So lean over a chair. You can also just use your thigh too. I'm gonna lean over my chair today. All right, so you can slowly let it go. We'll do the same thing, opposite side. Don't want any pain with any of these. All right, slowly let that one go. Last thing we'll do is just a chest stretch. So interlock your fingers behind your back, look up to the ceiling. All right, so you can slowly let that go by way of your lower back. And that will do it for today's